Everybody, welcome to the self-check section 13.1 through 13.3 video. Let's take a look at number one. So number one states, as part of an experiment to see how different types of soil cover would affect slicing tomato production, Marist college students grew tomato plants under different soil cover conditions. Groups of three plants each had one of the following treatments: bare soil, a commercial ground cover, black plastic, straw, and compost. All plants grew under the same conditions and were the same variety. Students recorded the weight in grams of tomatoes produced by each of the n equals 15 plants. So here's a table of three different plants and three different soil cover conditions. So we're going to use a significance level of 5%, and we're going to test the claim that there is a difference in the mean weight of tomatoes among the five different soil coverings. So one thing I want to do is change the wording of this question. So we're going to test the claim, but instead of saying there is a difference, I want to write that there is, or that the mean weight of tomatoes among the five types of soil coverings are the same, just to keep it consistent with what we've been working with. So we want to test that the mean are the same. So for our null hypothesis, we have five different categories. So it's going to be mean one equals mean two equals mean three equals mean four equals mean five. Okay, an alternative hypothesis is always at least one mean is different from the others. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our calculator work. So our calculator work is always just ANOVA and our list. So list one, list two, list three, list four, and list five. So where am I getting these lists from? Well, here they are right here. List one, list two, list three, list four, and list five. Okay, so what we need to do is put all these different categories of ground cover, excuse me, of soil cover conditions and put them in our calculator. So let's go to the calculator and go to stat, edit, and I have them inputted here already. So take a minute, go ahead and put those data points in to your list, and we'll try this problem out. Okay, so here we're going to go to stats, we're going to go to tests, we're going to go all the way down to ANOVA. Oops. So here's a mistake here where it takes us back to the list. So let's go ahead and hit quit. And we're going to go stats, tests, all the way down to ANOVA. And now we're back in the clear. So we got to put in all the lists. So list one, comma, list two, comma, list three, comma, list four, comma, and list five. So we hit enter and we get our test statistic and our p-value. So all we need is capital F and P. Don't worry about all the other components, just capital F and P. So 4.48 and 0.0248, round that up. So let's write this down. So we have F being 4.48 and our p-value being 0.0248. Excuse me, one thing I forgot to write is claim or equal. Okay, so conclusion about null hypothesis. This is where we compare our p-value and compare it to our alpha. So our p-value was 0.0248. Our alpha was 0.05 that they gave us. And our alpha is bigger, so that means we reject the null. So what that means is we we have equality in the claim and we reject the null. So that means our final statement would be there is sufficient evidence to warrant rejection of the claim that the mean weight of tomatoes among the 5 types of soil coverings are the same. Okay, so that is how you would do this question. So I know in the beginning I altered the claim a bit by just changing it from different to claim, or from different to are the same. So even if you started out with having this be your claim, say you started it like that, um, we would still end up with the same result. We would still get the same p-value and test statistic. You would still reject the null. Your statement would be a little different because your claim would be alternative, but we would get the same result. So just in case you want to try like that, but for the sake of consistency, we're just keeping our null the claim. But let me go ahead and backtrack this a bit. But other than that, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.